Hola a todos. I wanted to record a Chapter 6 tutorial to help you with the preterite tense. This is a tense you'll need to learn. You need to learn the conjugations for the endings of the verbs, as well as how to recognize the subject of the sentence so that you can choose which ending you need for the verb. I am going to go right now to the book. Got it open, I think, right here. And I want us to listen to the sounds of the preterite first, and then we're going to talk through this paragraph. So let's listen. This is in Interactive Presentations in Chapter 6. Okay, I'm going to pause it right there so that you can see. I wonder if I can get some sort. No, I don't think I can. See if I can highlight. So I don't know if it's going to let me. But I wanted to show you that Álvaro y yo is the subject of this sentence. So this verb, gastar, is conjugated in the nosotros form. This looks just like the present tense because the preterite and the present tense share the same endings in the AR verbs in the nosotros form. If you keep reading, so this is conveying the fact that this was already done. So we spent mucho dinero en ropa, and then the next sentence starts with yo. So you know that's the subject of the sentence. So this verb is going to be conjugated in the yo form. Compré. A with an accent mark is the ending for AR verbs in the yo form in the preterite tense. Then down here, the subject changes to Álvaro. So the ending compró, O with an accent mark, is the ending for AR verbs in the preterite tense. You'll notice that if you didn't have the accent mark on this verb, it would be the present tense yo form. Like I buy groceries at Walmart. Yo compro la comida en Walmart, right? But when it's in the past tense, it has an accent mark and it sounds like this. Álvaro compró un traje, una camisa y una corbata. Okay, let's listen a little more. Okay, so again, you're hearing similar endings to in the nosotros form. Now you'll notice with ER verbs and IR verbs, the ending is imos. Instead of comemos, in the present tense, it's comimos. Okay, let's go to the next page in the interactive presentation so you can see the endings. So here are the endings for AR verbs. Aste, o, amos, astes, aron. So remember, to conjugate a verb, you take off the ending right here. You're left with the stem, in this case, HABL, and then you add these endings, okay? With comer and vivir, an ER and an IR verb, the endings are the same. Y, iste, yo, imos, istes, yeron. So to communicate that you ate a certain thing, this is the ending and this is what you would say. Yo comí pizza anoche. So I'm communicating things in the past. That's what el preterito or the preterite allows us to do. The other tense that we will not get to in this chapter is el imperfecto. And that's another past tense that allows us to communicate different things and expressions in the past. Okay, let's keep looking. The stem changing verbs. I noticed in some of your work that you're continuing to use the stem changes from the present tense, but in the preterite, the only these right here that would normally stem change in the present tense, it would be pienso, vuelvo. They do not stem change in the preterite. You just leave the stem, P-E-N-S, exactly that way. Okay? And if you're tempted to change it to UE in the preterite, remind yourself it doesn't change. So volví, volviste instead of vuelvo. Okay? The last group of verbs that we're going to talk about in this chapter that with the preterite are the ones that end in car and gar. They have a little bit different spelling in the yo form, and the zar verbs as well. So this would normally, if you spelled it normally, it would be C-A-R-R, excuse me, S-A-C-E. But if you pronounced it, it would say sase because C before E makes a soft C sound. The way to get that hard C sound before an E is Q-U, sake. Right here, if you put G-E and then left out this U, it would say yeje because G before E is a soft G sound or an H sound from English. Okay, so if you add the U, it allows you to make that hard G sound, llegué. And then here, empecé is C-E instead of Z-E because Z doesn't go before E in Spanish. So C-E, say. There's another reason that has to deal with the pronunciation of the letter Z, but if you can just remember to put C before E instead of Z, you'll be in good shape. Please go ahead and learn these context words to help you realize that you're communicating something in the past tense. Let me see if we have one more thing to note about the preterito. Ir and ser conjugate exactly the same in the preterite. Fui, fuiste, fue, fuimos, fuisteis, and fueron. And the context is the only thing that tells you if it was ir or ser. Okay? So if you look down here and it says fui a una lavandería, you know that's the verb ir because it means I went to a dry cleaner, lavandería, not I was a dry cleaner. Okay? So I think that covers it for this tutorial. After watching this, I want you to go and take the little activity that I've created in Blackboard in Module 13. Okay, hope this has helped a little bit.